Hello, beautiful people. I wrote a tribute to Madonna, and it's called Madonna. And yeah, it's about her hardship, her triumph, and all the bullshit she had to go through, from society, from critics, um, because she dared to be different. She dared to resist convention. She dared to make a name for herself. And she's just a badass. She's so intelligent. She's very powerful. She's a hardworking lady. I think probably in entertainment she might be one of the most hardworking people around, you know. If not the most hardworking. I don't want to piss off anybody, but really, come on, it's Madonna. um Here we go. She was born in Michigan, made her way to New York. The world would know her name, using music to gain international fame. Evita was a role that won accolades, but the critics still persist. They tell her she's not good enough. They had to make her path rough. But no matter what they've said or done, she kept going with her vision. Madonna helped to make the world as one, railing against tradition like a head-on collision. You can't stop this sort of drive. I don't care how hard you try, because champions will take the dive, their legend as sweet as pie. Breaking down barriers is what she does best. Oh my god, yeah. Proving that there are no boundaries when there is something heavy on her chest. Madonna's heart will reach all countries. I know that she's got a reputation for being a glamorous troublemaker. The material girl is her own nation, and her stage the ultimate rule breaker. Hold on, I gotta make sure the screen isn't freezing. Alright. With her ascendant in Aquarius. Ascendant, it's a rising sign, astrology. I'm into that. I don't know if she is, but I think it's cool anyways. And I also have an ascendant in Aquarius. Yeah. Booyah. With her ascendant in Aquarius, Madonna was destined to be different. The faces she wears are various, existing as a sort of referent. Look at the words that she expresses. What is their true meaning? Why do the shapes transmit such excesses as if they were screening? If you try to understand, that's when you begin to see. She's been giving us a lesson so that we can run free. Fans are friends that exist forever, disinterested in what the paparazzi say, because they know that truth sings Madonna's lyrics, tugging at heartstrings. Grief is a heavy loss to carry. She learned that at age 5. Even though the years pass by, the pain still makes her cry. Yeah. Yeah, she lost her mom really early on in life. I think that had a profound effect on her entire personality, And I think she's always been searching for something because of her ambition. And I think that's the void she was trying to fill. And then along the way she got criticized a lot, people didn't really have any understanding or compassion for her. A lot of, if they're going to criticize or they're going to talk shit about her, behind her back, then yeah, that's where it all stems from, right? In the range of roles she's played, one has stood out among the rest. Giving birth to a daughter named Lourdes inspired her to feel very blessed. From everybody to ray of light, choice of notes might have altered, but her trademark rebel instinct, new ambition couldn't be faltered. As concerned as she was with her career's highs and lows, cool intelligence kept her afloat. Rumors could not capsize the Queen's boat. We've seen her be frank and candid, trying to hold back the tears. It's unfair that she's often been branded as a woman with no cares. Why does the public seem to insist that celebrities owe us their lives? Scrutiny and superficiality clog the camera lens while we gossip and throw knives. I don't think it's fair to demand the content of their life as a preview. Public consumption must have its end. Even celebs sometimes need a friend. Is it so much to ask for some empathy? Being a public figure doesn't equal being property. We should seriously take a step back before damage done makes someone crack. Madonna has been at the top and bottom. She knows life better than most, and that is why she realizes only the insecure need to boast. This is my tribute to the Queen of Pop, who has left a beautiful legacy. If you ever feel the need to reinvent, find the woman who carved a big dent. Yeah, I just love Madonna. She inspired me to write as much as I did. She's just so cool, you know? Here, hold on. I wanted you all to pay attention to what I was saying as opposed to me get myself a little bit out of the picture. Yeah, she's very deep, very hardworking, visionary, really. And she's, above all, I think she reminds people to be human, like humane towards one another. I mean, obviously we're human, but I like how she connects everything, cultures, countries, religions, sexual orientation. She doesn't really draw a line in terms of the compassion she has for people, the understanding. I can relate to that. Yeah, I mean, I grew up all over the world, and I can really relate to the feeling where you don't really belong anywhere, You're kind of scattered all around. You don't have a set identity, and you've kind of been shaken out of your comfort zone, And it's not like you chose that, it's just the way it is. And while she and I, have different backgrounds, I can so relate to her just feeling misunderstood, alone, rejected, even abandoned, I guess, in a way. I mean, not with the whole background of 5 years old losing her mom, but yeah, just being ignored a lot, rejected, humiliated. I think it's important to speak about these things, and I'm really against toxic positivity, and I think it's really important to make a very broad and bold statement in saying that we're all human. We all have our flaws, but we need to unite together in the pursuit of a better future. Because, I mean, after all, we're just I guess we're all just like an army of beings that are full of hope, right? Full of hope for something better. And that is my message to humanity. That is my love letter. I find it so easy to to rhyme. If anything, yeah, I find that incredibly easy to do. Yeah. I suppose it comes from a background of being involved with bigger things. And when I say bigger things, I mean having empathy for what I care about. I think that is a bigger thing, right? I mean, that, at least in my opinion. Maybe I didn't phrase that the best way. See, I'm a writer, but sometimes I don't also come across maybe as eloquent. Yeah. I think vulnerability is really important. And that's probably one of the main reasons I love Madonna. I think she's very vulnerable in topics and areas of life in which yeah, in which I would say a lot of us run away from. Yeah, she exposes the truth. That's why I love her. Thank you, thank you, thank you, beautiful people.